Hello and welcome Survival Elite. Welcome back to another Timberborn video. I am Jundi and today we won't be doing any playthrough. However, we will be going through the latest updates. There's been a new update for update 5 experimental which came out today roughly about 12 hours ago. It is the 2nd of November 2023 for me, and you will see this video in about 12 hours time, basically 24 hours after the update was released, or more or less anyway. So there's been quite a few changes, new stuff being added, and some old stuff being changed. One of the first things, blockage, no more called a barrier. It's now a blockage. I know that wasn't really as important, however I just felt like saying it. Okay, so the levees, dams and floodgates. In the latest update 5 they did block irrigation and contamination. So for example, if you had this wall over here, none of this would be irrigated. But as you can see right now, all this is irrigated, so they no longer block irrigation or even contamination. So that is one of the first changes, and quite an important one if you ask me. Apart from that, we have some other things such as still partly being partly blocking. So if you have over here, if I can show you, if you have your levee set up in such a way that every single block, all 9 blocks underneath are levees, and then you have basically all the water surrounded by levees, then this will no longer irrigate. As you can see, it's not irrigated at all. So, well, I didn't need to pause that, however, but you can see it's not irrigated. So if you have the whole 9 blocks covered with levees, oh actually I can just show you like this, there we go, 9 blocks covered, and then you have 8 on top, this will not irrigate your land. I know you probably wouldn't ever, I don't know when you do that, but if you did, now you know it doesn't work. However, on the other hand, if you have it like this, so if I was to get rid of the top levees, for some reason they don't want to go. Okay, I can't get rid of them for some reason. But as you can see over here, we don't have any levees underneath these levees, only have this block over here. So even though everything is covered by the all the levees, however, this is not enough to stop irrigation. And you'll see in just a second as these water does drop off the water, and there we go. So as you can see, this does not stop irrigation. Irrigation still goes diagonally through basically, sorry, this slot and this slot. Well, actually this one's a bit different anyway. But yeah, it does cover. I'm not fully understanding all the mechanics behind this water thing. I've been spending about 1.5 hours so far, a bit over, trying to understand this before I made the video. But this is what I understand so far. So as you can see, the standard kind of dump does work. If I turn this one on, and we'll come back to that. I'll speak over it. So apart from this, we no longer have the irrigation tower, which was over here. We no longer have it, which is not the end of the world anyway. Hardly anyone used it, or they might have done it, I don't know, but there were lots of complaints about it, so it's gone. So you can see the standard levee water thing still works. Well, it's back, I should be saying, not still work, it's back. So if you were to actually levee all the bottom over there, actually I've not tested that. If you to levee the bottoms and not do that part, I don't know if that would irrigate or not. But anyway, that is that. So we have, as you can see over here, if you have levees underneath everywhere, it does not irrigate. If you have levees just around it or even one inside it, it still irrigates. And if you have this, it will irrigate again. So I've got all these other funky things going on right now that you guys can also see in just a sec when we get to there. Okay, so let's move on to some other things. So we have this contamination barrier, which is over here. Now this will stop contamination. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I can actually build it. I didn't try that, but I might be able to build it here, because it does say it doesn't stop the water flow but stops pollution below it. Interesting. Well, I've not tested that. So anyway, you have these over here. As you can see, none of this is contaminated simply because we have these tiles or barriers in the way. So that's another thing. If you have the barriers, obviously they do cost. If I can get to here there, so you can see 5 planks and 1 metal to build the contamination barrier, but it will stop. But the problem at the moment is you cannot have a path over there. So as you can see, no path. You can have a path here, but you cannot have a path over here. So maybe you might want to make it, maybe not. Basically not somewhere where you want to travel over. Yeah, so that's that problem on it over there. Maybe in the future they will add something in. I hope so, but at the moment this is how it is. So apart from that, you have this large water dump, which I've not seen till now in action. So we will turn it on. So you'll see a few differences. First of all, it is massive, as you can see. It's also 4 deep rather than being 2 deep. So you've got 4 deep over there. This is only 2 deep. This holds 15. This holds 60. 3 beavers and 1 beaver. Time-wise, it's the same, but give 5 instead of 1. So it's a lot faster. Or they're saying that if you, even if you had 3 of these, it only give you 3, whereas this gives you 5. And also, like I said, it's 4 deep. Let's just check over here. So you do have the standard one over here, only 12 logs. However, this costs 20 logs, 5 gears, and 10 treated planks. So obviously a bit more pricey. However, you're going to get water a lot faster from here. And I suppose that would definitely help in desperate measures, such as after a drought, if you had no water left. Yeah, that definitely help. Okay, that's that. What else do we have for the folktales? We also have, you can see over here, anti-toad. Did I just say anti-toad? Okay, antidote, sorry. Anyway, I just realized what I said. You do have this over here, and you have dandelions. They have returned, so we also have dandelions. Yeah, sorry, dandelions, and inside the it's no longer called a healer, but inside here we actually have the use for berries. So berries are now back. You need 1 dandelion, 1 berry, and 0.2 logs, so 1/5 of a log, to make some medicine for them. Sorry, I'm not just feeling perfect at the moment. If you watched my last video, you might have noticed. But anyway, let's slow down time. I have no idea why I'm going so fast. So yes, we have berries. Finally got a good use for them at the end, as in later game. Dandelions and berries. So you need dandelions and berries now to actually make some medicine or antidote instead of antidote. And that's over here. So I purposely contaminated some of the beavers. And let's just follow this dude around. Oh, he's already taken. I missed him. So if I speed up time a bit, they're not in there at the moment. They do take the medicine, but I don't know if it's once a day or what. I'm not paying too much attention to them, but maybe you can just pay attention now and just see. And then when they do take the medicine, it takes a massive chunk off from there. So we'll just see them coming in now, and there we go, and there we go. So massive reduction, and I don't know if they have it once a day, twice a day, whatever, but you can see it does take massive amount of their contamination, and I think it looks faster than the Iron Teeth, unless Iron Teeth have also had an update for that, but I don't know about that. Then we will move on to some other stuff, as you'll see over here in just a second. So we have so one of the changes is that bad water no longer kinds of running during a drought. So this, if I, well, maybe I'll show you afterwards. But if you have bad water, it'll no longer run during a drought, unless you're the iron teeth, in which case you can actually get the water to run. Okay, so then you also have this building over here. So now if I open this up, it'll let water out. As you can see over there, water will come out, and any second now, there we go. Yeah, water's come out, and then I can close it off, and that water will stop moving once it stops from there. There we go, more or less, kind of. Yeah, so that's one. Another thing that the lot have is this over here. So this was the bad water dome, this is the bad water rig. So if I was to unpause it and get some dudes inside here, let's get all 10, and here they go. They'll start pumping the water from here, and they'll be giving me a lot more bad water. As you can see, every 1 hour 40 bad water, compared to this bad water pump, which is basically 3 bad water every hour. So that's every 1 hour. If I do reduce it, I think it takes 40 hours, so it becomes 1 hour for one. But this completely seals off the bad water. As you can see, there's no bad water here at all. This one, you can let the bad water in and out, or out I should be saying, and not out. However, during a drought, you can't have bad water. Over here, bad water is completely shut off, but you can carry on pumping. So yeah, I suppose that one works. This one, I don't really know why, because during a drought it's not going to help you anyway. I suppose it stops the water. Yeah, still good, but I was just trying to think, because you can't use it for power anymore in a drought. But anyway, these are the changes for the folktales. I think that's everything. Apart from that, yeah, I don't really remember anything else for the folktales. I think that's about it. So I think we shall move on to the iron teeth now. I'm not going to do a special cut. I'm just gonna a special what do you call it, effect. I'm just going to simply just move over to the iron teeth with a cut. And we are back. So we are now with the iron teeth, and there are a few changes over here as well. And I'm going to actually show you something that I didn't show you in with the folktales, which is regarding, we're getting a drought now anyway. So regarding the drought, let's just keep it on fast forward. So what happens in a drought? The bad water source, it turns off, just like a regular water source. Don't mind what's going on over there, guys. Probably for a future video. But anyway, yeah, so that's that. As you can see, there's no contamination here and here. There's some here, but here and here. So the reason for that is, well, two reasons actually. I'll show you both. So first one, I showed you the folktales already, but I'll show you here as well. So I'm just gonna go down over here. So as you can see, I've dug down quite far. I think it's 3 tiles down, and then levied it all up. So the reason that's contaminated is due to this one over here. But this one over here is not contaminated because of this over there. Oh, it's going to go now anyway, because the drought has started, as you can see. So that means there's no bad water as well. And this over here, this is called an irrigation barrier, which is something new for the iron teeth, a bit like the contamination barrier. However, this also stops water as well. So if you look over here, we have all of them around. So there's no, even though it should be green, but it's not green because it stops water as well. I've not checked if you can put build a path. No, you can't, unfortunately. So it stops water as well, whereas this one over here, the one for the folktales, only stops the bad contamination water. So that's a small difference over there. What else is different over here? You also have this cool thing over here called the bad water discharge. So as you can see right now, there's no bad water. However, even during a drought where a normal thingy would be closed, what's it called? Bad water source. You can actually open this up, if I can click on it, and you can actually get water coming out. Well, bad water, sorry. For example, what I was saying in the folktales, if you want to have power running at all times, you can just make one of these, And then even though it's a drought, like as you can see over there, will the water actually go off? No, it doesn't. Right, yeah, that's slightly glitched there. I never noticed that. Normally I look at it from this angle. Okay, that's quite a nice way to tell if it goes off or not. Well, I don't know if it's a nice way, but a way to tell. But yeah, so you can just turn these on and off during droughts, and then you can get bad water, and even in normal circumstances you can turn them off as well. But if you want power, obviously build this, so during drought you can always have power. What else is different with these guys? I don't know if there's anything else different actually. Let me just have a quick think. I've also got the page open here as well, but I think that was about it for the folktales. There's not that much of a difference. So yeah, as you can see over here, it does block the bad water. I suppose I could have made the thing for the folktales with bad water as well to show you, but oh well. Yeah, ignore that. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm just going to quickly pop into the world builder and show you world editor, map builder, sorry, and show you something from there as well. But that's about it for here. So nothing extra special here. Just wanted to show you in update 5 this is not with the recent update as far as I know anyway. So you do have slight change over here if you've been using the map editor. You also I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that I missed out. But no, that's fine. And that's to remove. We also have, so that we have this, so you can actually go where you want and change thumbnail. So this is how the thumbnail is now taken. You also have map data, so you can write in hello, I am Jundi, for example. Put that there, and that would be the map description. And yeah, that was it really. And you have this over here. No, sorry, this over here. So you got the bad water source, which wasn't there before obviously, but you also have that now as well. And then you also have this speed up 3, which you didn't have, and now 4, and I'm sure you can do it faster than that. I did it before, maybe I can't, I have no idea. Maybe it was maybe not, I've probably forgotten. Anyway, let's just reset the water thing. There you go. That way you can watch it filling up. But yeah, just a few more things. So remember, these are now called blockages rather than being barriers. We still have the ruins, and we still have these ruins as well. But yeah, there's just 1 or 2 more new things. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you hopefully in the next video. It should be a playthrough, or maybe it might be a time lapse.